along and welcome back to Ohio. It is the 4th day of summer. We're in the midway through summer. All of our fields, of course, are in good condition. But what we have got, or the problem we've got, is that our cows' feed has run out. So we need to go and get some more for that. We're also going to have to add another, or we're going to add another 60 cows because it is the latter half of a section of seasons. So let's grab that. So yeah, as it's the last day of midsummer, we will fill up with some more, or get some more cows. We've not got any pipes or anything to connect on with that. So let's pull this out. And then that's good. I don't think we can unfold this trailer, can we? Let's have a look. There's that. Oh, that. Ooh. Okay. That unfolds the back. Yeah, there we go. So trailer is unfolded. And what we're going to do is, while we're using this trailer for transport of the bales, we also want to use it to get this up to the shop. So we're loading up our telehandler because we're going to need that to load the bales on. We'll then probably have to do another trip back to the shop later to get this off, or get this home. But for now, it's quite a nice quick trip to get this down to the shop this way. So that there, like so. Don't think we can strap this down. No, we can't. We kind of need some vehicle straps, but we should be okay. So let's fold this back up like so. Probably do some bigger wheels. There we are. Right, let's get this down to the shop, and we can load ourselves up with some more bales. Quite a long trailer on the back of this. It's one of those things where you've got to be a little bit careful when you're doing your turning, because it will just cut across. But we have managed to make it safely down here. Now we know that we can't do straps on the back of this, and I'm just wondering if it would be possible to get this with the stuff folded up pretty much just sitting on the back, and exactly how many bales we can fit on if we do that. So what I'm going to do is unfold the back of the trailer and put the ramp down. There we go. We'll turn off the beacons while we're at it, and then just back this off. While we have the forklift down here, it's no use for us for getting bales. So how many? Yeah, so this, to get this on the back here, we would need to have... Oh, wow, that would basically fit on the back. And we could probably then lift the back up with the hydraulics. And, yeah, as long as it's there. So we need to get the bales up to that point there, and we could actually then anchor this onto the back using that, to be honest. So I reckon that that is probably 3 stacks of bales to start with. We will go for all of them. So we want some hay, we want some silage, and we want some straw. So I think we can do it. Is it cheaper to buy? No, large stacks. Large stacks go up to a stack of 30. I don't think we need to go that far. I think we can just use the standard stacks. So for wheat straw, we just get 8. Yep. So we'll go for a stack of 8 wheat. So let's buy that. Yes. Okay. A stack of 8 hay as well. So we'll grab that. And then we can only buy round bales in a stack like that. But large stack of, there we go, square bales. Main color, we've been doing these as, I'm going to get them black this time, I think. And we'll get, oh, right, we want a stack of 8. Yeah, the highest we can go is 8. So yeah, let's buy that as well. There we go, 17,000. Wow, that is expensive for a whole load of bales like that. But we now have 3 stacks here, so we'll get these all loaded on. And then we can get these back down. We can make... There is a contract out today for 43,000 that we can make a lot of what today is going to cost us back. So I'm very much looking at that. And as I've been saying before... Whoops. No. Right button. There we go. As I've been saying before, when our cows start paying out, they are going to pay out a lot. I mean, we would already make money on what we've paid for our cows if we were to sell the first batch now. So I'm not looking to do that yet. It's apparently, I think it's 12 to 14 £100 we want to be selling the cattle for. So if we can do that, we will make a whole heap of money. And our cows, our largest ones, are up to 879 and are currently worth, it doesn't tell us how much they're worth at the moment, but that is well on the way. And we know that anything over about £700 at the moment is already a cow that is making us profit. Now, over the past few videos, I've had a couple of really good comments on this series, which I kind of like to address. The first was, why don't you just sell any liquid slurry, any slurry that you generate from your farm, from not having the straw with the cows, sell that to the BGA. And actually, that's a really good idea, but I think I might take it one step further. The reason we're putting straw with our cows is so that we can get the best output and the fastest growth from them. They do better when they have straw, but we could sell the manure to the BGA. We own the BGA. It is part of our purchase of Field 29. 27, sorry. And as a result, is a really good another source of income from the BGA. So we'll probably sell all of our manure there, as well as any slurry we get. And then what we can do is get digestate from there and do that and make some more money that way. That would be an excellent source of income for the farm. The other thing that the other point that somebody put in the comments was, isn't getting straw from missions a bit cheaty and not realistic? And I can see from the point of view of maybe as a contractor, not getting straw from the farmers' fields for free. But I'm approaching this much more from the point of view of a neighbor farmer doing the odd job for when his neighbors can't get the job done, and as a result, getting a little bit of compensation from the neighbor for doing the job, but B, being able to take the straw as part of the agreement with his neighbor's farm because his neighbor doesn't want it. Makes perfect sense to me. Let me know in the comments what you think, but I think it's I think from that point of view, certainly it'd be a very realistic thing for me to bale and take the straw off the field as part of any agreement to help out would be. This is also why we're only buying 1 stack of straw today, even though this single stack of straw is the only will only fill our bale shredder once. But I'm really hoping that we are so close to getting stuff open for contract next time. So looking to help out a farm next time. There are lots of fields on here. I mean, field 28, 33, 35, 43, 42, 40, 34. You know, so many fields are almost ready to harvest, including our own field 38, actually. Our sunflowers are nearly ready. So there is a lot of stuff that is nearly ready to go. And I should think several of these, yeah, 18 is a wheat field. In fact, yeah, I think we've only got one. What, wheat? We've only got one. Barley, we've got none. Oats, we've got none. So yeah, there's only one field on a contract we could get straw off anyway, and that's 18. So that is going to be the field to watch. But that is all of the straw on there. So now we're going to try this trick. I think we've actually got enough space at the back here to get this on. So we'll load this up, and because normally you would strap this down at the back, of course, but as we can't, what we're going to do is we're going to put this on here like that, put that down, clamp that in, turn it off, and then yeah, we should be good. Let's fold up the back of this like so. There we are. And then we're in a great position to get this lot back home, and we're not having to convoy, which somebody did tell me before is a bit of a no-no on American roads, doing a farm convoy. So I'm going to try and avoid it as much as possible going forward as a result. Back to our yard, and we'll take this lot down to the far end so that we can unload them into our shed. And we only need to have access to one side of this, so let's bring this round here like so. Yeah, and there. Perfect. Happy with that. Turn our beacons off and everything. So that's all pretty good. Let's unhook these. And we need to undo our let's get this unhitched as well. So turn it on. Whoa, wanted to go backwards very quickly. I don't want to take these two bales, so we'll leave those there. Sometimes I don't switch it back quite quickly enough. Right, undo that, switch it, lift it, reverse it a little bit. Right, and lift it right up, and then we'll head towards the bales, because we've got to get the back of this unfolded. So, yeah, let's do that. We can lower and raise the front, so we'll do that. And then we'll drop this off the back. So it raises up a bit, folds out, and comes down. There we go. So out we get. Start this off. Reverse it out, and we're probably going to have to get our little tractor just to move those out of the shed in order for us to unload things. So let's grab this. Yeah, our 4440. We'll use this. We'll get our mixing wagon and our bale shredder out of the shed, and then we can just put the bales that we've got into the shed. Probably beside where we've got the current stacks. I'm kind of thinking in the middle of the shed is better than where we had it last time. And this still has a little bit of straw in it. Not a huge amount though. We'll probably put these together in the end shed. Would probably work best for us. Bring it around and hook up to the other one and put it beside it, I think. There we go, back it up, hook it on, and away we go. Oh, that is because I haven't hooked up these. Don't need to hook up the PTO, do need to hook up the various pipes, otherwise we get the brakes stuck on. Right, but we'll leave that there for now. And I am gonna get these unloaded and into our shed. One of the reasons I really like this Lizard Spino bale grab is it makes it so easy and so quick to stack bales off the back of a trailer. You know, you just roll up to it, you put it down on top, you clamp down on the bales, you pick it up, and it's nicely square, ready to stack. You take it over to your stack, and then you just hold it slightly above the stack, and let it go, and it just plonks down on top. So yeah, there, and then you can just put your spikes back in and back off, and you're done. I think I need to look at the controls a little bit. I'd like to be able to control the spikes just by pressing a button without having to switch over the whole controller configurations I have to on my side panel at the moment. But all in all, I'd say that is a pretty successful run with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and put this back in the sheds because we don't need this for now. And we're going to go and put our flatbed back in the shed and grab our animal trailer, our livestock trailer, because we need to go and get another 60 odd cows. Thankfully, we have just enough money to do it. Now, you might have noticed over the last couple of episodes that actually our truck, our Phoenix here, has changed a little bit. That is because the update was released at the end of last week. So I put some nice new yellow rims on it to match the rest of our truck, and also just tweaked a couple of bits and pieces. We made the body of it a bit longer and things as well. I think we've opened up the back. Yes, we have. So let's get ourselves some cows. Now we should be up to the Brahman Whites, I think. The last set, the youngest set of cows that we got. So we'll look for the smallest. 657, 657. Yeah, that looks like the lowest weight. So those were browns. So we want the next ones on the list. Browns is then whites. So we want to get 30 of the whites. There we go. Full livestock trailer. Confirm that. Close up the back. And yeah, I'm going to take these back to our farm and run back, grab a second set of these as well. Although we are, wow, it's 65,000 per set. So we're going to have to borrow some money, it looks, for the first time to get the rest of our cows today. But that's not a problem. We should be good and okay for that. It may be that I need to do a big contract to clear that. But yeah, we're going to have to borrow our first set of money to get the second set of cows today. So we're back at the farm with our second load of cows, and I am going to make sure this time that I actually unload them from my trailer before we do anything. So let's back up to our gate. I had to borrow $55,000 in order to buy this set. Does mean that A, we've got our first loan, and B, we have under $1,000 in the farm account at the moment. I always expected to end up having to borrow some money in this first year, but yeah, wasn't expecting to have to do it necessarily to get the cows. Let's back this trailer in, open it up, and then we can go and unload our cows. So yeah, let's get them unloaded. Oh, there we are. So from my livestock trailer, let's move them across. And this should take us up to 320, oh no, 300 exactly cows. There we go, and confirm that. So we are 3/5 full, and just double check, yes, we have indeed emptied our trailer out. Perfect. Oh, let's get out of the trailer. Fold it up, and we can pull it forward and go put it away. We don't have anything to clean our stuff with at the moment, and our truck and trailer are beginning to look a little bit dirty. Even though we've actually only got 1.6 hours on this truck, which surprises me because I thought I'd been using this quite a bit. But let's reverse this up, get this in, and then I need to look at some way to offset, not the loan that we've got, but at least some of the daily charges we're going to be getting as a result of it. So let's just put this in here, and then we can disconnect everything and get this back. So off with those. Undo that. I'm going to put the TLX back in the shed so that we can then contemplate probably the job that we're going to be doing with our R7R today and see if we can make anything on that. Otherwise, the other thing we might have to do is feed the animals. So yeah, total mixed rations are quite low. We could really do with filling that up and getting them done. They also have no straw at the moment, so both those things need to be sorted before we go. We're looking at, not really, yeah, it's all sowing and fertilizing contracts anyway, other than a really piddly transporting contract. So what we're going to have to finish up with today then is getting our cows both fed and giving them some straw. So let's disconnect this first, start this up, and I'm just going to empty the remains of the straw that we've got in our shredder so we can fill it up. And then what we'll do is we'll get some feed into the trailer as well, and that should keep the cows going for at least another day, and hopefully some more money coming in. Looks like we're going to be going into the red for the first time next time. Let's get this open. Whoa. Yeah, opens inwards, thankfully. There we go. So we haven't got a huge amount in here at the moment. It's going to be a fairly small unload, but an unload nonetheless. And then we've got the 8 bales sitting in the shed, and you can see how quickly that's going. Not even worth a cut, because that is the last of the straw in here. So we'll take this back round to the other shed and we'll refill that, and yeah, pop in here and get rid of 8 bales worth of straw instead. Ideally, I want to have access to both sides of this, so we'll bring this over here like so, and just reverse up and open it up. There we go. While that's doing that, I'll go and get my telehandler. And thankfully, I didn't remove the bale grab off the front, so we should be okay to very quickly and very easily load these up. First one. We could have done these straight from the trailer into it earlier, but it would have... I didn't know that I didn't have any straw in actually at the time. So yeah, otherwise that would have made sense just to unload that and then do this. But we still want to do this always after we add the extra cows in, because then we know how much we've got for those extra cows as well as the ones we already had in. So it's a bit of a, you know, you got to do things in the right order or you end up coming a little bit of cropper. Let's put that on there and lock. Yeah, so easy to get bales onto and off a stack with this. Makes life really easy, especially for this job. And yeah. And there and off. Rock them onto that side. Nicely supported by the ladder. Just 2 more stacks and then we can go and put all of these into our thing, and really hoping that next time we get that contract come up, we have, otherwise it's just going to cost us a fortune in bales. You know, that's the thing, we are not self-sufficient at all for any of our bales yet. We will be once the corn, the maize comes ripe. We'll be able to well, we're going to make silage from that, so that will work well for us, but at the moment we're not in a position where we're doing anything other than buying stuff in. Even our alfalfa does not seem to be growing yet, and we're going to be keeping an eye on that. As soon as the alfalfa planting season kicks off, we're going to see if our field that we've got is any better off. We missed that. But let's try that again. And down and onto it. And grab it. Yeah, there we are. 8,000 litres. And we can go and put this onto our shredder and go and shred some straw and make our cows happier. I'm looking forward to getting to work on our field. We're gonna have a very nice combine on here. There we go. Right, and then let's fold this up. And while that's folding up, we'll just turn this off and take it back. So I've actually taken it back and switched the front of this so that we're ready to do the feeding in a minute. First though, we'll jump in our 4440, head back into our shed, and yeah, give these cows some straw. We'll slowly in. We've got a little bit of feed to pick and sort out here, but we'll put that straight in as straight silage. Unload, and we'll get 8 bales of this into here. The last bale, and yeah, I still don't know why sometimes this just continue unloads versus why you have to restart it. It's a little bit weird. Doing really nicely though. Wow, that is 8 bales they've taken. We are now at the point where we need to do multiple times of doing this straw, probably on a daily basis, so we are going to get through a lot of straw at this point. Massively necessary for us to get as much straw as we can. And the trouble we've got is that none of our crops this year, the soybeans, the sunflowers and the corn, none of those produce straw. So we're in a position where we have to buy in any straw or get any straw from contracts. So yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for us, I think. Let's head back over here though, and we'll switch trailers. I'm gonna park these. We'll try and park these if the feeding wagon isn't in the way, in this end section here, so that we know that that's sort of the storage area for that. Is it me, or does that look a little bit thinner than the rest of them? Yeah, certainly looks that way to me. So if we get this as far over to this side as we can, and then we can drop this off. There we go. And we'll go and grab the feeding wagon over here. And then we can load this up. Again, we're going to be doing what we were doing last time, so we have a maximum of 29,000 litres in here. That is 7 full bales and a little bit. So I'm going to do 4 of the silage and 3 hay, because we have 1 extra silage bale at the moment. And then yeah, that should do us, and that will at least keep them going for a while. I think we're again at the point here where we need to do multiple runs with this now, in order to get ourselves fully fed on our cows. Last silage bale just to top things off, and the leftover one we had from the last set, so we were getting green ones before. And up and over. Oh, no, a little bit further. And that, again, should give us 28,000 litres. And we'll go and put this in the shed. I need to get the bucket on this to do the last thing with this little telehandler today. And then we should be good. So this down. And we might as well do it while we're sitting in this, because it's not going to make any difference to the other tractor. Let's just hook up our bucket, and what we're going to do is just take this in and get it to open. Now I want to find out what the control is for that, because I'd like to be use the same control for putting the spikes in on my bell grab. And if I could assign those to the same thing, that would be good. So I might have to look at the code for this and see if I can get the bail spike to do the same thing, or the bail grab to do the same thing. A little bit here. Yeah. And then just open it up. And we're done. That gives them a little bit more silage. Means that if they run out of mixed ration, they can just keep going, and we don't have to worry about them. And yeah, they are our big money maker, the cows. We don't want to lose those, because when they start making profit, they're going to make so much profit for us. It's going to be ridiculous. So we've got our mixed ration. I don't know how far 28,000 litres is going to go. But let's find out, I think. Might see. Yeah, there we go. So how far is 28,000 litres going to go? Well, the answer is not that far. We're up to 42,000 litres in here at the moment. And it's, yeah, that is about halfway. It's going to be quite a lot of work to get this to full, and several trips. So yeah, we're going to be doing a bit of that next time. It's enough to keep them going for today though, which is quite good. But yeah, I don't think there's a bigger, well, I might have a look, see if there's a bigger one than this Anderson. But this is where we're going to leave it for today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.